Okay, I am back and this is video number 2. And now I'm going to focus on some of the kitchen things in case you are going to be someplace where you have a kitchen or kitchenette and you might be doing some of your own cooking or processing of food. So here we go. This is a plastic, very thin cutting board. And it actually fits in zipper part of your luggage, your suitcase, in the divider. You can put it all kinds of places. And this really works. I don't know about you, but I get to these places and there are old wood cutting boards. You don't know what they have cut on it. If you're somebody that doesn't eat meat or doesn't eat fish or has certain allergies, you don't want to process your food on there. You don't want to be chopping things up. So I always have one of these with me. And typically, if that's the only place I'm going to be, I just leave it for them because I'm headed home. But if it's going to be an extended trip, then then I take it with me but I don't bring it home when I'm done. This has been a really good thing to have. The other thing is that I always carry a bag of disposable gloves. Okay, these are very thin. I'm going to show you right here. Put it on. You never know what you're going to use this for. It could be cutting up onions. It could be cleaning something up. My latest thing now is to, it's really, really dirty. I'm about to finish up today walking 80 miles that's 80 for the month of September. And because I'm in Greece, I have found that sandals don't work for me. They're a little bit too slippery, and I really need the stability of my tennis shoes, and I'm walking a lot. So they get dirty, and what has worked is that I buy a container of baby wipes at the store, which are about €1, a little more than $1, and good size, I'm talking, it's a good size package. And I will wipe down my shoes and even the bottom and put these on. When I work with food, if I'm in tropical and I'm cutting up papayas or anything that I don't want the big old heavy gloves, but I want some protection on my hands, I have it with me. And you end up with like 100 of these in a package, so it's a lot. That is really, really helpful. The other thing I bring Ziploc bags. If you are in other countries, I haven't looked in Greece, I can just go by Mexico and I can tell you they're not the same quality and the prices are much higher for anything like this. So just roll some up, put a rubber band on it, you can squeeze it in your suitcase, and you can use this for all kinds of things. You might have leftovers from a meal and you don't have containers to put it in. You can put it in a baggie and stick it in the fridge. Maybe nuts or seeds or whatever you're carrying. I use these. They come in handy, and you can reuse them. You can rinse them, dry them out, and reuse it again. So that really, really is helpful as well. Another thing, this has been something, is my latest. You can see I have them in a baggie, very, very light. And you buy them in a box. I've bought them at the dollar type store. And what you're looking at different sizes. And what these are is they come like this, looks kind of like a worm, and then they open up to be a cover. So, I'm sure you could probably, use this for a shower cap too. I hadn't thought about that. You can also use these to put over your shoes when you're repacking them into your suitcase. But what I do is if I have leftover food, and I have a bowl, what am I going to do? Leave it to dry out? I'm not going to carry saran wrap, and I don't really want to go buy it. So these come in all different sizes. This is the larger size, and I cover, and I'm able to stick it in my little fridge, whether it's a hotel or whatever. You can definitely find ways to use this. Lightweight, all of this stuff is very inexpensive, and when it comes down to it, you go, wow, I've got that, I'm going to go use that, and it really, really works. So that's another thing for the kitchen. The other piece is, I know I'm a bit fussy. I'm 72, so I get to be fussy. But often in other countries, when I go to buy a sponge, this part is made of some really, really soft stuff and doesn't do the job. So I usually carry a couple sponges with me. and then leave them at a place. It just depends on what the schedule is. The other thing is microfiber little towels. They're not actually little, they're a really good size washcloth. And what you can do is you can use them to dry dishes you can, the other thing is for ladies, makeup, you know, it depends on how much you have on, but you may not want to use the white towels. You may be limited in towels. The great thing about this is you can just wash them out, hang them, and they dry very quickly, and then reuse them again. So I always carry about 4 of those with me, especially if I'm going to be gone for a period of time. And the other are these other kinds of wipes. They're not really a wipe, but they're made out of another kind of a fabric material. I wet these and I can use them like a rag to wipe things down. So those are, and this is we're talking, I mean, I fold it where it's very, very light. And so you can fold that down to very little. And I'm gonna stop now because that is the end of video number 2. Thank you, bye.